let's go and learn about pivot table. It's you have this table right now. You can see that. Okay, it's very simple, but we have a little bit more standard and more modern table, and that is called the pivot table. So we're gonna click all. We're gonna select everything to December or total, doesn't matter. I'm gonna select to till December and click pivot table. It says data range, so I've already selected a data range. So if you wanted to change, so you can clean this, or you can pick up a data range from here, and then it says it's okay. And it also suggests that okay for you, so you can click that as well. So you can hit okay. It says insert into the new sheet or existing sheet. I'm gonna say existing sheet to this part, and then hit create. Right now you can see a very clean, and somehow it's empty again, a empty pivot table. We have in here a lot of it. Okay, we have a pivot table editor, and we can also see some suggestions, month spent. We have these things in here. Okay, and basically in here it shows you the somehow the month spent in the columns. Okay, so you can then drag and drop in here, and then it shows you the thing. But for now we're not gonna say that. We're not gonna decide. We're gonna bring month. So month, April, all of these are these things, and the value are, for example, the values are these things. Okay, because some of the income and the spend was this much. Okay, so you can see right now in April we got this much, August, and then we also have this income, and then what it does is it totals that number for us in here quickly. So that is the basic use of pivot table, and you can do cool stuff with it. You can change as ascending or descending, and it changes everything. We're gonna say like that, and you can also sort by, and you can also sum it or do some other activity on it. You can put in income as well, and you can also filter this. You can, for example, you can filter by month. For example, don't show, just show April. So it just shows April. Okay, that's really nice. You can also bring to the column as well, so but it does work differently. Okay, it doesn't work that much beautiful, so you have to be really careful of deciding what things should be into the values and what things should be into the columns, because if you put the things that are belonging to the values, and if you put into the columns, it'll destroy everything and it'll not show completely. So you can see right now it did work back again. I put it back. You can also put filter on it. So that's the main idea with the pivot table, and you can see right now it's very nice and great thing, and most people maybe love it. Okay, and yeah, so for example, when you change this to 100, and it automatically changes, so it's connected basically to this. All right, so that is the pivot table that you learned so far, and I hope you get a lot out of it later on in this course and everywhere, so you can do that as well in here. And another thing I would like to talk about is the slicer. Okay, this is another big thing. The slicer is basically filtering all of these by a button, by a control button. So I'm gonna go into the data, add slicer, and then click in here. You have to select the range, and it has some suggestions on. So you can click in here, and it says month. Yeah, you should look in here, then month, or apply to pivot tables too or not. I'm gonna say yes. You can say, for example, just show up April, and then hit OK. It shows April. Okay, in here it changes that. So basically, they are creative buttons that you can bring to your documents, and then you can decide and you can filter on anything you wanted. Don't show anything, show all, show everything. And you can also go to this edit slicer. You can change anything. You can go to customize, you can change fonts, you can change text color and background as well, and the title of this, and that's all. And you can change the column of this, income or spend or month. Basically, you can create many of these to somehow manage the things, the data you have, to filter it and to search it better. So that was really it, the slicer. Okay, it's a new thing for us, so we are using it now. So that was the pivot table and slicer. These two are connected. And see you next time.